Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT. First of all, I just want to say hello to my new subscribers and my new followers basically from Twitter. Thank you for subscribing. You won't regret it basically. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So basically we're going to do an update on Bitcoin and XRP very quickly because Bitcoin's about to pump towards the upside. So this is the 45-minute chart at the moment. So my prediction basically is that we are basically in a bearish flag pattern right now, but we have just ticked bullish on the RSI, and we are nearly about to tick bullish on the MACD on the 45-minute chart. So basically, now we've broken out of this bearish flag pattern here, we should be coming up to around $29,800 in the short term for Bitcoin, but also we are about to tick bullish on the 1 hourly chart. So if we do get that pump that we are about to see on the 45-minute chart, then we shall see the RSI and the MACD potentially ticking bullish as well for Bitcoin. If this does happen, then the next pump to the upside on the 1 hourly, which would be more bullish, we shall see Bitcoin come up to about $28,900. But obviously once we break towards the outside of this bearish flag pattern here, we should be pumping towards the upside, because obviously this would mean that if we do get the pump towards the upside on the 45-minute and the 1 hour, and we do tick bullish on the RSI, then that should mean that in the next few hours we should be ticking bullish on the 4-hour chart. But once we tick bullish on the 4-hour chart, that would basically mean that we should be coming out and basically trying to come up and retest this resistance level here of $30,500. Obviously it would be nice to see that. We were literally about to break towards the downside. If we did break towards the downside and if we basically lost this support here of $28,800, we would be going quite far down towards the bottom basically. But this is not the case at the moment. In the short term, Bitcoin is about to pump towards the upside. This is why I wanted to try and make a quick video for you guys, just to pre-warn you, but it's actually happening as I'm making this video. It's obviously on the 45-minute chart. Well, we haven't actually quite ticked bullish yet, so we may well come back into this bearish flag pattern here, but if we do tick bullish, then obviously the target basically is about 29,800 to 29,800 to 28,000. No, I'm going to get this wrong. 29,800 to 29,900. There we go. So let's move towards the 4-hourly chart. We are gradually coming up. So basically on the RSI, we could potentially tick bullish in the next few hours. Obviously this 4-hourly candle has still got about 3 hours to go. But if we do tick bullish, then the potential upside movement would probably be around this green candle here. So if we do break out here, then we should be coming up to around $30,100. But by this point, if we do tick bullish on the 4-hourly chart, I would see us going a bit further and coming up to retest this resistance level here of $30,500. So if we head towards the daily very quickly, just to have a look to see what's going on here. As you can see, we need to really close above this support level here of 29,500. If we don't and we break towards the downside, could get quite nasty. We could basically get some selling pressure, and if we do break down below these support levels here, and mainly this resistance level here, this support level here, which is quite a strong support level of about 28,800, then we should be coming down very quickly towards the downside. I would probably see us coming down to around $25,000, $25,500 or so. But we are in a bearish flag pattern on the daily. Like I said in yesterday's video, I know my charts are quite messy. I just wanted to get this video out very quickly, so I haven't had time to neaten up my charts. I just want to get this out for you guys. But we are in a bearish flag pattern here on the daily. So if we were to break towards the upside, I'll give you the upside potential first, which would be this green candle here. So if we do break towards the upside from this bearish flag pattern on the daily, then we should be coming up to around $33,600. If this is not the case and we break towards the downside potential would be quite substantial, because obviously the first initial selling pressure will be quite high, and that would mean that we also would break through these support levels here. So we should be coming down to around $26,600. I do think that we should probably be coming down more and retesting the $26,200 level. If we do that, then I mean, I'm not too sure, to be honest, because these support levels aren't too strong, these ones here, so we'll probably be coming down a lot further, to around $25,000, $25,500, which is obviously not the scenario that we want, but it is possible. Obviously, it does look like here that we are about to tick bearish on the daily chart, but as long as we tick bullish on the 4-hourly chart, then we should get that pump towards the upside, and hopefully that purple line on the daily should end up going back towards the upside. But if we do tick bearish, then I would see us having quite a lot of selling pressure, and we should move towards the downside very, very quickly. And we may be coming down to around $26,000 to $25,000, maybe further. It just depends on what support level we sort of bounce back up from. But if we do go further down on the MACD, then we should get bought back up. Theoretically, in every single video I've been saying that we should get bought back up on the MACD, because every time we've come down, we've had quite a big substantial break towards the upside. So every time, every time you see us come down here on the MACD, we get a pump towards the upside. No matter how much of a pump it is, it's still a pump. So I mean, the last time we sort of come down here, there was quite a substantial pump towards the upside. As look, like you can see this big green candle here. I think that was when we hit around $69,000 on Bitcoin. So we may well do that again, but we need to tick bullish down here on the MACD on the daily chart. If we do that, then we could see quite a nice pump towards the upside. I think the initial pump towards the upside, I think, would be around $40,500. I did make a few videos, and I did mention that in a few of my videos. But I mean, it could be higher, or it could be a bit less than that. But that's sort of my target on what I think it should be. Just going off of what happened last time. So I basically went off the last pump and put it on around here, around these levels, on these support levels here. So yeah, as long as we stay above this support level here of $29,500, we should be fine. We need to close above this today, really, for confirmation, really, to be able to move back towards the upside. Let's quickly check on the 4-hourly chart again. Yeah, we've obviously gone red, and we've gone back between basically this bearish flag pattern here. Obviously, on the 4-hourly chart, if we do drop towards the downside, then the downside potential here would basically mean that we'll be coming down to retest this support level here of $28,800. If that does happen and we do break towards the downside, then obviously the downside potential will be quite substantial, around $26,000 to $25,000, maybe even a bit further. But as long as we bounce off of this support level here, like we have here, we've obviously bounced off a few times here. So the last times we bounced back were on the 12th of May this year, and also the 27th of May this year. So we've retested it a couple of times. So hopefully, if we do break towards the downside, we're just retesting the support level and hopefully bounce back off of it. I do think that we should get some buying pressure as soon as we drop down here. We should get some buying pressure and we should bounce back up. That's just my theory. But yeah, we are in this. Let me just move these candles now, because obviously this we need to wait for this 4-hourly candle basically to close, and then that would be a confirmed bearish pattern on the 4-hourly. Obviously it's confirmed on the 1-hourly, but yeah, we're just waiting for it to go back up. But yeah, so obviously I made my video here last night. When did I make it? Around here. I made my video around here, and I basically said if we break towards the upside, I gave the upside potential, and I said if we break towards the downside, I also gave the downside potential, and we did break through this ascending channel here, and we basically came down to retest the $29,500 level, like I said in yesterday's video. So please go and check yesterday's video out. My analysis was absolutely spot on. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you click that bell notification as well, so you are notified when I do post a video. I've just realised that I look very orange in this. I promise I don't use fake tan, this is just my light. it wasn't this colour before I started the video, but hey ho. Let's head towards the XRP chart. So XRP obviously copies what Bitcoin does pretty much. We have obviously headed towards the downside. We could potentially be coming down to retest 38 cents. 45-minute chart may be about to tick bullish very, very soon, only if Bitcoin does. MACD not really looking too bullish at the moment, but we could obviously come back up and tick bullish. I always do this. Every single video I do this. Let's head towards the 1 hourly chart very, very quickly. So yeah, we've obviously... So let me just quickly show you. On the 4 hourly chart, we were in some sort of bearish flag pattern. And obviously we've broken towards the downside. So we could be coming back down to retest 38 cents. But I would like to see us get bought back up. But it all depends on what happens with Bitcoin. It all depends on what happens with Bitcoin. Obviously, XRP does copy what Bitcoin does. So we just need confirmation that Bitcoin is going to pump towards the upside. Then this will mean that XRP will then follow up and then tick bullish as well. And then we would have a nice pump with XRP. We have really, so if you can call this a left shoulder, this would then mean that this is a head and shoulders pattern, which obviously would mean that we would drop towards the downside, and we did. So we basically created the right shoulder here and we've dropped towards the downside. So we could potentially be retesting this support level here, or we may be getting bought back up, but it all depends on what Bitcoin's doing. So I would say that just look and see what Bitcoin's doing first, because we need confirmation really before we do anything. We just need to stay in this bearish flag pattern here, but we might just trade sideways for the next few hours. But obviously, like I said, if we do break towards the upside potential is about, so let me just give you these rough numbers. So yeah, these are the numbers here. So basically, if we break towards the upside for Bitcoin out of this bearish flag pattern here on the 4 hourly chart, then we should be coming up to around $30,200. If we break towards the downside, then we should be coming down to retest this support level here of $28,800. I think we should. Basically, I think we could possibly be coming down to retest this support level here. But if we do, I do think that we should get bought back up pretty quickly like we did back here. It didn't take very long to come back up towards the upside and retest $31,800. So we might create this scenario again. Let's hope we don't break below this, because if we do, then we are heading very, very quickly towards the downside. But that's the video for today. Let's quickly see on the 45-minute chart if we are going to tick bullish or not. No, that's changed very quickly. We've had that pump and then we've dropped. So we're not pumping towards the upside at the moment, but we need to wait for confirmation, and we need to wait to see if we do tick bullish on the RSI. If we do, then the upside potential is obviously 30,200, and then the downside is 28,800. I'm going to end this video here. This is not financial advice. Do not copy anything I'm doing. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I just want to say again, thank you for the people that have come over from Twitter and subscribed. I do really appreciate it. And thank you for my new followers on Twitter as well. I've increased probably like 10 or 15 followers today on Twitter, thanks to a certain person. But yes, it's all going well. But I may post again tonight. To be honest, it's only 6 o'clock now, so I might even post around between 9 to 10 o'clock again, and just basically come back to this and see if we've broken towards the upside, or if we traded sideways, or if we've gone back down to the downside. If we do change course and break towards the downside, I will make a video as soon as it happens, just to pre-warn you guys. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for slapping a like on it, and I'll see you guys maybe later or tomorrow. Peace.